morning, y'all. It is another beautiful morning at the hospital, and I am still choosing joy as part of the new year. You know, it's I've said it a lot, but it is my job to plant the seed and sow the seed, meaning that God wants me to be able to spread the word, right? But the outcomes and what results from them are beyond my responsibility. That is for higher beings than me. Let go, let God, to be able to take on those responsibilities. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm somewhat of a farmer. I cultivate and I hydrate, and then God takes over, which I believe is honestly the best way, because obviously I don't know the grand plan. And in doing that, it can be difficult. There can be persecution. Not everybody has to, wants to believe what others believe. So, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody has their own time, their own beliefs, and I don't discriminate against what other people believe, as long as they're not hurting others on this world. The goal for my fight is to make or cultivate a better world. And my fight, at least my circumstance, is with cancer. Obviously, I want to live beyond the odds of what I've been given. And I personally do believe that God has put a calling in my heart that wants to use my story to help change the world. Now, maybe that's grandiose, maybe that's narcissistic. I've heard, worse in the comments. And that can that can be anybody's opinion. I don't discriminate against opinions or ideas or ideals. But in my mind, in my heart, I believe that is what is pushing me, giving me purpose, giving me meaning to be able to continue to fight on, to beat this cancer disease and live on for my family and live on for the joy I choose every day. So, yeah, everybody to each their own, but in my personal journey, that's what I've been experiencing, that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been cultivating for myself and my family. In terms of health, pretty good news on health, I think. Apparently there is a different type of catheter that allows for more throughput of protein or albumin that can more quickly improve my condition, so that I can potentially get back to treatment sooner. No guarantees, because it's going to take time. It's also going to take testing to make sure that it's actually being absorbed properly into my system. But it's one of those things where it could be the missing link, because I've been trying to eat for the better part of 6 months. And if this intravenous injection through this new type of catheter that can have a higher throughput of protein can help alleviate some of the stress from eating, because it has literally become stress. This could be the missing link to be able to help me get over that hump, to be able to start getting back into treatment by increasing my body weight and my protein levels to the point where I can tolerate treatment again. So definitely a lot of positive news on that. It was a very light procedure, took maybe 30 minutes, and I have a couple new catheters, and I only have to use them at night, and I've already, because of having them, have already reduced the number of medications that I have to eat each day, which from a pill tally count was probably upwards of 50. So lots of positives on that. Praying that it will, take hold and help heal me and make me stronger. So that has been great as well. Sleep-wise, still getting 7-8. So at least monitored by a, smart ring, whatever that actually tells you. But I'm starting to feel a bit more energetic in the morning, and my head is starting to clear up a little bit, because I'm trying to back off of the painkillers, or specifically fentanyl as of late. So all pretty good signs. My son can come and see me whenever he wants, so it's a great sign too, although he's still being a terrible 2, 3, whatever he wants to be terrible at right now. And he got spoiled over Christmas, which I get, but Christmas is over, so it's back to normal. You can't have a present every day. As far as next steps, we'll be having blood work done today to check on the albumin levels or the protein levels, to see if the new catheters are actually improving the situation. If they are, great, continue on, let my body get stronger. If not, then we still got other options. Not that I want to try them very much, but if I gotta do what I gotta do. So very much fighting hard every day, still choosing joy. Thank you very much for all of the newcomers and joiners following on the journey as I work through fighting this terrible disease, and still try to choose joy at the same time. And I am very glad that you're here, and you are very welcome. If there's anything that has helped you in this video today, please like, subscribe, or share to be able to help support the channel. And I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for listening. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.